everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to share digital downloads on successful Instamojo payments. So I'm an owner of a business and I'm selling digital downloads with the help of Instamojo. So my objective is that as soon as any of my customers are going to purchase any of the digital downloads that I'm selling and the payment of that product is going to be successful, automatically to my customer I want to share that digital downloads. Okay, for that what we are going to do is we're going to simply create an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to share digital downloads on successful Instamojo payments. So I'm an owner of a business and I sell digital downloads with the help of Instamojo. So my objective is that as soon as any of my customer is going to purchase the digital downloads with the help of Instamojo and the payment is successful, automatically to them I want to share that digital download on their Gmail account. For that what we are going to do is we're going to simply create an automation with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so on the screen you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A new dialog box is then going to appear which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Share Digital Downloads on Successful Instamojo Payments. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next over here it is asking for us to select a folder. On the left side of my screen you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. As soon as you click on this drop down arrow, so these are the folders from which I'm going to select Instamojo Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A new workflow is created in the name of Share Digital Downloads and Successful Instamojo Payments, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, what we are going to do is we're going to set up our trigger step. For that, click on this arrow right over here, and for the trigger application over here we are going to be selecting it as Instamojo. So we're going to select a trigger application as Instamojo V1 right over here. And for the trigger event, we are going to select it as New Sale. We are selecting our trigger application as Instamojo V1 and the trigger event as New Sale because we want that whenever a new payment is going to be successful in our Instamojo account, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response of that payment being successful. Okay. Then you can see Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect Instamojo to Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, to follow the steps given here below in order to connect this URL to Instamojo. Okay, so firstly we're going to open our Instamojo account. As you can see that this is my Instamojo account right over here. Okay, from the left side of our screen we have to click on Smart Pages right over here. For my customers to purchase the digital downloads, I've created a smart page with the help of Instamojo in the name of PHP for Programming because I'm selling this course with the help of Instamojo. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to connect this smart page to Pabbly Connect so that whenever a successful payment is going to be done in the smart page right over here, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. So I'm going to open the smart page right over here. As I've done that, over here you can see this is PHP for Programming page right over here. You can see there are 3 dots right over here. We're going to click on this 3 dots and then you have to click on Edit Page right over here. As soon as you get to do that, you have to scroll down. As soon as you get to scroll down over here, it says Add Webhook. We are going to turn on this bracket right over here. So over here you can see it is asking for a webhook URL. So we're going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. So the webhook URL has been pasted. Next over here it is asking for the information to send. For the information to send over here we are going to select as Successful Payments because as our objective is that whenever a payment is going to be successful with the help of the smart page, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. So Instamojo is going to send the response to this URL right over here. So after that we're going to click on Save and Update right over here. Click on Yes right over here. As you can see over here, it says Smart Page PHP for Programming edited successfully. That means we have successfully added a webhook to this page right over here. So if I'm going to take you back to my workflow over here, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a test payment with the help of this page right over here, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of that payment being successful or not. For that, you can see a link is provided to us. I'm going to copy this link from here and I'm going to open this link in a new tab right over here. You can see this is the payment link of this smart page, that is PHP for Programming right over here. I'm going to click on enroll now right over here. Over here it is asking for the customer's information. We're going to fill in the details. For the first name over here, I'm going to write it as dummy. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as smart. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as dummysmart@pabblytunes.com. For the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number, and then after click on add delivery information. Okay, over here it is asking for the address. For the address over here, I'm going to write it as 123 Modern Street. For the city over here, I'm going to write it as Indore. For the pin code over here, I'm going to write it as a dummy pin code, and for the state over here, I'm going to select it as Madhya Pradesh. I'm going to not enter the GST number details right over here, and I'm going to click on proceed to pay right over here. For the payment method, I'm going to select it as online, and I'm going to do a dummy payment with the help of this QR code right over here. As you can see over here, it says thank you for your order. That means the payment is now been successful. So now I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect account and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of this payment being successful or not. For that, I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect account. I'm going to scroll down, and yes, as you can see right over here, for the payment status is over here, it says as success. That means the payment is now successful. And in the response, you can see that you have the buyer's details, that is Dummy Smart as the name. For the email as dummysmart@pabblytunes.com. For the phone number, dummy mobile number, street address as 123 Modern Street, Indore, India, dummy pin code, state as Madhya Pradesh. So this means that we successfully connected Instamojo with Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. As we want that whenever a payment is successful, we want to share the digital downloads to our customers. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up our action step, and for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as Google Drive, and for the action event as share a file, because I have created a folder in my Google Drive account, and this is the file right over here in the name of PHP Programming. I'm going to open this file right over here. So the file's name is PHP Programming course.pdf. So this is the course file that I've created right over here, and I want to share this file with my customers who are going to do the payment with the help of Instamojo. So that is why for the action application, we've selected as Google Drive, and for the action event as share a file. And then we're going to click on connect in order to connect Google Drive to Pabbly Connect. A new window is going to appear on which click on add new connection, but if you want, you can select the existing connection. After that, over here it says sign in with Google. We're going to click on it. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you on which you have to click on continue, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on continue right over here. As you can see that we successfully authorized Google Drive with Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, over here it is asking for the file ID, the file that we want to share to our customers. For the file, we are going to select it as php_programming course.pdf. For the file over here, I'm going to select it as php programming course.pdf. Okay, because this is the file that I want to share to my customers. Over here, next it is asking for the email, on which email do we want to share the file to. Okay, for the email address, what we are going to do right over here is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow right over here. And how are we going to do that? For that, click over here, and over here, as soon as you're going to do that, over here it says Instamojo V1 new sale. So this was the previous step of our automation workflow right over here, you can see. If I'm going to click on this arrow, this was the response that was captured in our previous step. Over here, as it is asking for the email, so I'm going to map the data for the email of my buyer right over here. So this is the email of my buyer. So this file is going to be forwarded to this email right over here. For the role over here, I'm going to select it as scan view, but if you want, you can select it as scan edit or can comment right over here. Okay, and after that, we're going to click on save and send test request. As you can see over here, response is received, and the response is a positive response. So I'm going to open my Gmail account and I'm going to check whether I have received a file that I've purchased with the help of Instamojo or not. For that, I'm going to open my Gmail account. And yes, as you can see right over here, a new file has been received in my Gmail account. I'm going to open this file from here. And you can see this is the same file, that is php_programming course.pdf that we wanted to share to our customer. So this means that we successfully created an automation between Instamojo and Google Drive with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, my objective was to share digital downloads on every successful Instamojo payment. So any of my customers is going to purchase any digital download that I'm selling with the help of Instamojo, and the payment is successful while the customer is purchasing the product. Automatically towards the customer, I want to share the file that I've created, that is digital downloads, on their Gmail account. For that, what we have done is we have simply created this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect, and this is how we create this amazing automation. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.